Hello, hello. How's it going, hackers? Welcome to Today in Global Hacker Week, day 3.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Welcome, welcome. It's happening from Way. It is happening. It's
Hey,
so
Way.
happening right now. Welcome, welcome, everyone. We'll give you a few minutes to get in. And then we'll go over everything that happened yesterday and everything that's coming up for day 3. Super exciting stuff. Super exciting. Awesome. Wow. I was discussing, I just did a technical stream and I was discussing my favorite type of juice. And I came to the conclusion it's probably pineapple juice. Do you have a favorite type of juice?
That's very interesting because like when I ask this question to people, usually they say orange and apple. Pineapple is very specific, I think.
Well, yeah, I said orange and then one of the hackers was like, what about pineapple? And I had to admit it. Pineapple is good. So.
I have to be honest, I don't like pineapple juice at all. So my favorite would probably be orange juice.
That's okay. That's a good favorite juice to have. That's good. That's good. Tell us your favorite juices in the chat, hackers. We want to hear. We want to hear. It is us. Yes. Coconut juice. That's unusual. That's unusual. Welcome, welcome. Probably. Super cool to have.
Probably the healthiest option, maybe.
Coconut is super healthy. Also, as everyone is joining, remember to check in. You get a point from checking in, which is super cool. Everyone wants points, right? I love points. The link is up in the chat if you want to scroll, or it's on the screen right now. I'll leave it there for a minute or two, and then maybe we get started, I reckon. Cool.
We have another vote for pineapple juice in the comment section.
I really like pineapple juice too. A friend once mixed in sparkling water and it just hit different. I've never tried that, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. Pineapple juice team. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's more popular than I thought it is.
Yeah. Super cool to have you, Night Frost. I'm glad that you enjoyed my little session on AI. That's awesome. Cool. Well, shall we get started?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. So, welcome to day 3 of Open Source Week. I hope you've been open sourcing all of the last 2 days, and I hope that you're ready for the next few days. Let's introduce ourselves. So, I'm Quinn. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. I'm into stats. You've probably already heard me talk about AI. And I once ate 26 sandwiches left over after a hackathon, which I think is personally very impressive. If you've beaten that number, let me know. I will take it as a personal kind of mark on my ego, and we'll have to beat it. So that's me.
Hi, I'm Yashika. I am a streamer and pod leader at Major League Hacking, and I'm a runner and writer in my free time. I don't do both of them together at the same time, obviously, thankfully. But those
That
are
would
my
be super
hobbies.
impressive.
All right, let's go about how the day went yesterday and what we covered. So yesterday we explored designing with Figma Dev Mode. Shout out to Wave. Hello, Wave. Thanks for the session. We learned how the collaboration between designing and developers can be smooth and nice. And we explored some assets, tools, and everything that Figma DevTools has to offer. Super interesting session. And thanks, V, again for that.
Awesome. Oh, clicking through too many times. So then we continued to work on an open source color palette generator. This was parts 3 and 4 of a 4-part stream. So it's now finished, but if you want to catch it, you can go back in YouTube. This was by UT, so shout out to UT. I think UT said that he's going to be continuing it, and the GitHub repo is shared, so you can kind of watch it and follow along as he continues to work on it, even after Global Hack Week. So that's super exciting.
As we are getting more shout outs for Quinn in the comment section, it's time to mention how we discussed about fine-tuning LLMs yesterday. So large language models, definitely a very useful and trending topic. And we talked about how you can fine-tune LLMs according to your use case, the tools and data sets that can be used as well. So shout out to Quinn for that very amazing session.
Super fun. Awesome. So what's happening today? Well, if you head along to ghw.mlh.io/schedule, you can find out everything that's happening over the next 24 hours and for the rest of the week. So head along there to get all of the details. You can register and everything that you want to do. I'm also popping this in the chat. So if you want to copy and paste it directly, you can do that. But without further ado, we're going to talk through it. So do you want to take this one?
I will be hosting a Scribble.io mini event in Discord. We heard many good things about the mini events last time as well, so hoping to see people there as well. It's going to be at 1 p.m. ET or 10:30 p.m. IST, and let's do some guessing games with the drawings.
So fun. All right, and then we'll be starting a multiple part series on AI agents with low-cost LLMs. Anyone who came to my workshop, I mentioned this. This is with Stephen, and I think it's a really great kind of follow-on from what I was doing. This is a practical way to kind of start using AI agents in your projects and developing with them using Olama and Agent S, which are really popular tools in the industry at the moment. So definitely head along to this. Should be really good. I'm going to be tuning in, and I think there's multiple parts over the next couple of days. So tune in for the first part. This is at 2 p.m. Eastern Time and 11:30 p.m. IST.
Definitely join that as well. Next, we have creating an open source edtech tool, part 2 from Kari. So we had part 1 already, and this is going to be part 2 at 5 p.m. ET or 2:30 a.m. IST. And this is going to be very interesting because you can understand how to contribute to open source projects, especially meaningful projects like edtech tool. So definitely join this to empower more learners and tutors worldwide.
Awesome. Then we'll have a Gartic phone mini event. This is with Aziman. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time or 6:30 a.m. IST. So a nice and early wake up for all of those in IST. Take a nice break. It's important to have some rest from hacking. And Gartic phone is super fun.
Definitely. And we also have another mini event, Type Racer. It's going to be at 8 a.m. ET or 5:30 p.m. IST. So ET time zone people can have an early morning as well with a mini event and have some type racing.
Awesome. Finally, I think for day 3, we've got RAG with MongoDB. Again, if you were in my workshop earlier, I talked about this a little bit. MongoDB is a really great way to actually develop and use RAG in your projects. You can throw embeddings and so on into MongoDB Alice and things. So this is a great workshop to be along to. That's at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. IST. Everything about the architecture of RAG applications.
And then we have today in Global Hack Week, day 4, with Varshini and Siddharth at 12 p.m. ET or 9:30 p.m. IST. So we will reflect on how day 3 went and what is there to expect for day 4.
Awesome. Cool. So one thing to mention is that if you would like to demo the projects that you've been working on, we'd really love to see them. If you head along to mlh.link/GHW demo, you can do that. We'd love to feature some of you in some of our Today in Global Hack Week streams. And I think also there's a chance to be in the closing ceremony as well. So if you head along to this link, you can submit, and we'd love to see all of your projects and maybe pull you into one of the streams just like this. So I'm popping the link in the chat as well. And if you want to head along, I think the first series of demos will be in Today in Global Hack Week, day 4. So 24 hours from now, and you can actually pre-register for that with the link in the chat as well. Just setting that in too. So definitely be sure to submit to this. We'd love to see what you're working on.
It's a great way to show and tell and share your knowledge with other hackers as well. Definitely recommend joining.
Yeah, cool. And like I said, live demos, they start tomorrow. The link is in the chat and on screen if you want to register for the stream tomorrow. Cool.
And we would really appreciate if you could fill up the feedback form, because we are always striving to make Global Hack Week better every time we do this. And your feedback matters a lot. And it's a quick one. It doesn't take too much time. So we really appreciate if you could click on this link and fill up your feedback there.
Awesome. I think that's it for now. So now's the time for questions. If there's anything that you want to know what's coming up, if you've got any questions about what happened already, let us know. Or even you could just tell us what you've been enjoying, what you're working on. Give it a second. I don't think we've had any while we were talking. Had some more people joining in. Hello, welcome. Doesn't look like there are too many questions. Everyone's super confident of everything that's going on.
We have a comment about LLMs. Yeah.
Would really like more of the fine-tuning LLMs. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah, I definitely will have to do another session. I can't do one this week, I'm afraid. But next Global Hack Week, I'd be super hyped to do another session on this. So we can do maybe a series or something. That would be super fun. So yeah, keep an eye out. Watch this space. And I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's nice how the sessions are, like dependent and like nice in the sense that we talk about LLMs, we talk about AI agents, we talk about RAG, everything in the AI field, super connected and nice.
Yeah. That's so true. Like head along to Stephen's series on AI agents, and the one by MongoDB on how to RAG, super very relevant to what I was talking about. So like probably a really good extension. Cool. So you missed LLM class, so it's on YouTube. Yes. If you head along to YouTube, you search Major League Hacking, and then you go to the live tab, you can see all of the previous streams from any Global Hack Week. They are there forever. So don't worry, you can catch up on anything you like. Awesome. Super cool. Do you have any more questions? I haven't heard anyone challenge my 26 sandwich record after a hackathon either. So to date, I am the sandwich eating champion, but maybe someone will let me know in the comments as well about that.
What was the time frame of you eating those 26 sandwiches?
That's a good question. Okay, so I ate them on the train, and the train was 3 hours. So maybe that makes it less impressive. That's just under 9 an hour. I think that's still pretty good though.
But why were you carrying so many sandwiches in the first place? That's my question.
So I was at a hackathon and they had them left over and they didn't know what to do with them. And I was like, oh, I'll take some for the train. But they were quite little. They were like small sandwiches. So it made me sound more impressive than it is. I'm so glad that we were able to help. No problem. Let us know if you've got any more questions. If not, maybe we'll give it a minute or two more and then we'll wrap it up. So now's your chance. Now's your chance. Let us know anything that you want to say. Ooh, cool. So you attended an ideathon? That's super cool. I've never been to an ideathon, but I guess they're pretty similar, right? In kind of like a similar format, but maybe less coding. You'll have to let me know.
Oh, so he has a question. When's the mini event? It's going to be in approximately 47 minutes from now.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, a nice little break and then along to the mini event. Is it Scribble? Scribble.io?
Yeah, we're going to play Scribble, yes.
Awesome. Have you played Scribble before?
I have. Actually, I hosted too many events in the past 2 Global Hack Weeks, and they were about Scribble, and I think it's a nice game. People like it. I like it as well.
Yeah. I take it very competitively, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Yeah. I'm not very good though, so
It gets a bit difficult for me sometimes, like the words. They are like very specific English words that I don't like sometimes know the meaning of, and then I have to draw it. So it gets a bit tricky then.
That's tricky. Yeah, you got to be quick with like Googling what the word is before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Doing something like that in your second language, or whatever, the third language or whatever, is like super impressive. I only speak English, so I'm letting the slide down here. Yeah, some challenging. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking it too many times. Some challenging words out there. Yeah, difficult. Some of them are like intentionally hard though. So
yeah, it's
I don't
definitely
think.
fun.
No, you go.
I was just saying it's definitely fun, like guessing, because sometimes people like draw something else and like other people, they are describing it entirely different, like very different from what the original idea is. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, you got to put yourself in their shoes. It's hard. Yeah, it's fun to see what people draw, and I think just by practicing you get better, right? So you can do it. I believe in your sketching skills. Got this. Hello, welcome. Cool. Right. Well, I think that's pretty much the end of all the questions. So I think we'll wrap it up here. Thank you all for coming. It's been super great to have you. Just a reminder, if you want a demo, you can demo at GH. Oh, actually, is it? No, it's mlh.link. Let me throw it up on the screen again. Here we go. If you'd like to demo, we'd love to see them. You can demo in one of the Today in Global Hack Week streams. You can check in and register for tomorrow's already. And we'd love to hear any feedback too. So that's the link for that again. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. And your next stream is with Yashika in 45 minutes, I think.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Oh, we've got one final question. Let's go for this. Okay, how many projects/challenges do we need to submit at least to get swags? Do you want to take this one?
You can go ahead.
Yeah, I can do it. Okay, so I think you get a point per challenge that you complete and a point per stream that you check in for. I think to get the bonus swag, let me just double check. I think it's 5. Yeah, okay, so if you check into 5 live events, you get the bonus swag. To get the basic swag, you've got to register, which I'm guessing most people have already done. You've got to make sure your address is listed at mlh.link/address. And then you've got to complete the challenges. So that's on ghw.mlh.io/challenges. I hope that helps. Awesome. There we go. So 12 points, but you haven't qualified for swags. Well, don't worry. I think Way's come to the rescue here. So if you submit to all of the registration challenges, you receive the basic swags. And you can find those registration challenges at the link, which Way's popped in there. So that's ghw.mlh.io/challenges. And check into 5 live events to get the bonus stuff. So to check your points, I think they get emailed out to you at around this time every day. Can be like a couple of hours variance, but roughly this time every day. And yeah, just watch out for the email. And that should tell you how many points you've got. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Cool. All right. I think, shall we wrap it up there then?
Yeah, I don't see any more questions, so we can wrap it up now. Yeah.
Yeah. If we've got some happy hackers, then that's good with me. All right. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. And we'll see you at the next stream. That's the mini event with Yashika in 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Happy hacking. Bye.